Turtle Beach stock price drops after its best quarter of all time? How can this be true? I'm going to take a look today. This is Jeff Beers. This is the 40 Finance channel. Please like and subscribe if you like this type of content. Let's jump into why Turtle Beach stock dropped this week. So Turtle Beach had their Q4 earnings call, also the first earnings call of 2019. Here on Thursday, March 14th. I took this screenshot Friday morning and the price has even dropped further. I just looked on my phone and I think it's at like $13.50 right now. For the year, Turtle Beach has sort of been up and down. They reached a peak a little bit over $17. And then, of course, the recent drop here. You see on Yahoo Finance, they got a PE ratio of $5. The forward PE is approximately the same, so really good value, really good sales results. And if you've ever wondered why sometimes stock market prices don't make sense, this is definitely an example right here. To summarize some of the positive things that Turtle Beach covered on their conference call, I took a few highlights here of their 2018 results compared against 2017. So net revenue increased 93% to $287 million from $149 million in 2017. Net income was up $39.2 million compared to a loss in 2017 of $3.2 million. So phenomenal story there. Adjusted EBITDA increased 399%. So great job on the EBITDA. They moved to $57 million coming off of $11 million in 2017. And perhaps the most exciting thing outside of just positive results was they announced the acquisition of another PC accessories business that is headquartered in Germany, Roccat. I'm not actually sure how you say it, but R-O-C-C-A-T. And Roccat is known mainly for their PC gaming accessories. They have high-end keyboards, they also have headphones, and they have some special gaming mice that are very popular with the PC gaming crowd. And the best part about all this for Turtle Beach is they're doing very well in PlayStation, Xbox, the sort of at-home video game platforms, but PC gaming has been on their radar all year as an easy way to expand their current marketplace. And I'm not a PC gamer myself, but I took a look at this Roccat website and it looks like they have some really cool stuff, particularly in the keyboards. And Turtle Beach is projecting that this acquisition alone will immediately bring in $20 million worth of sales for 2019 just as this standalone business. And eventually they'll merge the brands. And I think obviously for Turtle Beach's standpoint, they can't wait to get into the headphone game on PC gaming. So great news across the board. And I pulled a quote here from the CEO. We had a terrific fourth quarter, which capped off a truly transformational year for Turtle Beach. We achieved record sales and profits, eliminated our long-term debt, and maintained disciplined spending, all of which culminated in a dramatic increase in shareholder value. Guys, I'm not sure what else you want to hear out of companies you follow or invest in, but I, for one, couldn't be happier. They sort of alluded to the fact that Q4 was going to be an awesome quarter. They had a press release that came out, I think it was in early February, that said, you know, we're looking at a record Q4, more to come on the earnings call. So what exactly happened to the stock price? Why, with all this good news, did things go actually down a couple notches? And to illustrate here, I brought an article here from MarketWatch. Shares of Turtle Beach slumped in Thursday's session after the maker of gaming headsets announced an acquisition and issued a disappointing outlook for the first quarter. the first quarter of 2019, okay? So we're talking about January, February, March. This is what has investors down. The company projected first quarter adjusted earnings per share of 5 cents, below Wall Street's estimate of 7 cents. Turtle Beach shares sank 13% after hours. That sink actually followed through to the morning. So they basically came out and said Q1 over Q1 is going to be flat. And when I think about that a little bit in any sort of retail landscape, Q1 is one of the hardest quarters to make sales, okay? So you're coming off of the Christmas holiday, you get a lot of returns, you get horrible weather, and frankly, a lot of folks are down on their money just from shopping for the holidays. So while you don't want to see flat or disappointing earnings forecasts, everything is still positive. They say 5 cents per share. Wall Street wanted 7 cents per share, and I guess everyone freaked out and said, you know, oh, they're not growing like we wanted, even though they just said everything in their conference call is growing fine. So I think you got to take it with a grain of salt here. If you're an investor like I am, you got to look at it as an opportunity to buy more shares, which I did. I had a cost basis in and around $20 on the 75 shares I had of Turtle Beach prior to all this news. I picked up another 25 for about $16. And then this morning I purchased another 10 shares at the $13.85 or whatever the price was that I got it in the morning. So for me, this event has lowered my cost basis a couple dollars. I still believe in the company. I'm not in a gigantic hurry to get out of it. In fact, I'm almost mad now. I'm letting emotions get in the game where it's like, hell, I'm going to stick with this stock until it goes up. These guys are doing good things. And it's unfortunate that the market isn't either following it, you know, obviously following it in great detail because there's not a lot of bad news here, but the sell-off has occurred. I was excited to look at my TipRanks dashboard this morning once all the news settled out about the drop. And most of the best performing analysts have lowered their expectation for Turtle Beach, probably because the stock is actually down. You got most of them targeting a $23, $24 range for Turtle Beach. The highs at 26, the lows at 20. You got 4 analysts, all of which have 4+ stars, and they all settle in the mid-20s. So regardless of my opinion, you have other professional analysts out here still speculating that Turtle Beach has, whatever, a 67% upside. I'm taking the opportunity to buy more. So I'm a long-term investor. Not sure how you guys are handling the news, but leave a comment below, share with your friends, and I'll see you on the next video.